What is going on, everybody? This is Sergio G, PhD, and in today's video I am actually very excited to do because honestly I never thought I would get a chance to do this video. If you guys are new to the channel, let me explain how the channel goes a little bit in the sense. This channel doesn't just do like hat reviews or collection reviews and bring down some pictures, put picture here, put picture there, whatever, talk about the hats, but don't actually ever physically show the hats. If you want that, there's other people that you can go watch for that kind of stuff. What I do here on this particular channel is when I do a hat review, sometimes good reviews, sometimes not good review, I will generally have the hat in hand to show you guys, to physically be able to show you guys why I do not like a particular hat, a particular collection. Sometimes it will take me a little bit to get the hat because I'll wait till it goes on sale, or I find it along in my journeys and then I will talk about the hat. So I always say, if you want a channel that is always going to be first, it's not going to be me, guys. I'm sorry to break the news to you, but I don't buy the hat as soon as they drop if I don't like the hat. That makes no sense. So with that being said, I am super excited to talk about this collection. I've been talking about this collection all NFL season. So I got my 49ers Bosa jersey on with a 2019 draft day hat. Yes, I still got the tag on it because I don't wear it that much, but it is one of my favorite hats. So I just have it stashed away on ice, as some of the cool kids say. But I don't wear it, so that's why I leave the tags on as much. So I thought I'd wear it for this video because I thought it'd be fitting. But I've talked about this collection, and as you guys saw in the thumbnail, we're going to be talking about the 2022 training camp hats. And I've talked about these hats because I've told you guys in the past I really liked this collection. I really liked a lot of the hats that they did in this collection, like the Ravens, the Dolphins, the Niners, the Steelers. They came out with some really good camo colorway, and I'm going to show you these hats here in just a second. Yes, breaking news, guys. I was finally, we're going into like the last week of football season. When you guys probably see this video, it'll actually be closer to Super Bowl, and hopefully the Niners are in it, but we'll see. But I was finally able to get a hold of these hats, and I got a couple of them. So without further ado, guys, let's take a look at the 2022 training camp hats. Let's go! The first one we're going to take a look at, not so special. It is one of the training camp hats. It is a good hat. Will I wear it? Probably not. That's why I'm going to sell it eventually. I did pick up a couple of these, so if you are interested, let me know. But we got to knock things off is, bam, the Las Vegas Raiders 2022 training camp hat. Overall, is it a nice hat? Yes. Overall, would I wear it? Yes. Overall, should there be a fitted? Of course. Was there a fitted? I really don't know. These hats, to me, guys, were really almost nearly impossible to get for a normal traditional hat drop. So usually with there's hat drop, there's draft day drops, there's training camp, there's sideline drops, there's armed force drops, and usually, you know, it's not typically too hard to find the drops. So I don't know what it was when it came to this particular set, but these hats were actually kind of hard to get, even in the Raiders. I have not seen a Raiders drop, and it just so happens that I found this hat at the same time I found the 49ers hat, which I thought was pretty funny, only because I had been in the store a number of times prior, and I just recently went to Seattle. They didn't have any for the Seahawks or anything, and I've been to other stores and they did not have them. So to find these hats at the same time and in the limited quantity of hats that they had, I was dumbfounded. So I'm not sure, but anyways, good one right here, Las Vegas Raiders. Would I keep this? Sure, I'll keep this maybe if the other two sell, but if it doesn't sell, then obviously then I'll keep it still. But very nice hat. It is a snapback. You got your black UV, black sweatband. I like the black. To me, it's just a lot better, especially in the hotter climates or the humid climates. I'm just more of a fan of black because, you know, I've probably mentioned this before. Wearing a white sweatband a lot as a kid would always get ruined. And at least with the black, it hides a little bit of, you know, the sweat and stuff, dirt possibly from your forehead. You know, you're outside running around, you start to sweat, you know, you don't want to have to worry about, oh, take it off because I don't want to get dirty. People do have their tricks about protecting and stuff, and you could do that, and that's great. But for me, I got so many hats, it's not going to hurt it. So anyways, this one is a good one. It is a, let's see, China. It's 94% polyester and 6% elastane. So here we go, guys. Very nice hat. And I like the fact on these camo type hats, it is generally said for all the camo hats, you do have a different color variation. No two hats per se are the same, but if you guys look closely, you have a little bit of last year's sideline hats into it, and maybe I'm far stretching on that aspect, but you see that gray right there kind of reminds me of last year's sideline hats. And then you got the nice black, mostly black dominantly on the top right here, some gray, some darker gray, some lighter gray. Looks really freaking good. Now I will say I'm not a huge fan of these, and the only reason is because, let's go guys, we got it. Bam! The San Francisco 49ers 2022 training camp hat. And I'm more of a fan of these particular ones and of the ones that I mentioned earlier because I like how they did coloring. And I will say with the Raiders, it makes sense that it's like a black, a gray, and an off gray because those are the Raider colors. But with the 49ers, you got some red in them. So I love the fact the only thing they could have done better was maybe throw a little gold in there. But that probably would have been too much. But I like the fact they incorporated some different color variation. So freaking awesome. You got a red snap on the back and flip it over and you have a red UV with the black sweatband. Freaking nice. So I will be putting this one up. I will wear this one sometimes, of course. But the fabric is very silky-ish, has a nice silky feeling to it. It is soft. It doesn't feel like your typical wool or poly hat. And I don't, obviously it's not going to come through, but it's very soft. It's nice. It reminds me of those Jackie Robinson's Breaking Barrier type sweatbands with this silky, elasticy sweatband feeling. That's kind of how this feels. So very nice. Like the red, like I said. The Pittsburgh Steelers did a good one. The Dolphins, the Ravens did a good one because they got some purple, some teal, some yellow. Green Bay with some green. They look nice. So if you guys are ever looking for these hats, keep a lookout. You still might find them. They are, in my opinion, hard to find. I haven't seen a lot of these on social media, so here you go, guys. Finally was able to get a couple of the 2022 training camp hats. So hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure you hit the subscribe. On our way for 2023 to 3,000 subscribers. All right, you guys, Sergio G, PhD. I will see you guys next time. Later, guys. Bye.